That's right. I'm here again with you, with all of you. We're going to be talking about the English language one more time together, just like a big family, which is what we are, to be honest, right? We're a big family, the approach family. That's right. I have my bottle of water here. I'm ready to be with you for how many minutes? 60. For 1 hour. We're going to be here together talking about the English language. I will be answering and then I can even say her name. Do you know, if you have an iPhone, you know that if you say S-I-R-I, she will pop up and she will be like, hi, did you have any questions for me? That's what happened. That's what just happened now. Let me say hi to whoever is here. Patricia. Hello, Patricia. How's it going? How's everything? Who else is here? Rafael. Hussein is here. Samila. Hi, Samila. Rafael. Let me say hi to all of you guys. Tata Coleto. Mary is here. Who else? Carla. Hi, Carla. Eunice. Luciana is in the house. Hi, Lu. Camila. Hello, Camila. Hi, Samara. How's everything? Is everything okay with you? Are you happy today? I hope so. Emmanuel, okay. Giselle, hi there. Gracie Kelly is in the house. Laura, hello. Jasir. So many people here today. Hi, guys. Danubia is here. Hi, Danubia. Long time no see. Samila, okay. So great to see you guys. Sara, Sarinha, Leopoldino, right? Frank. Hello, Frank. How you doing, bro? Jasir says, how are you? Oh my goodness. Jasir, thank you so much, man, for your question. I feel appreciated. When somebody says, how are you? I feel like, man, you know, people are not just here to get things. They really want to know how I'm feeling. So, okay, Jasir, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Really happy to see you here. Lieni, let me say hi to you. I'm going to say hi to everybody, guys, because that's what I do. I say hi to people. Glauber Torloni is here. Iknudikan, 97. Hi, Mechan. Mechan, how's it going? Mechan was here. I say Mechan. I don't even know if I'm saying his name correctly, but okay. He's always here. He was here last night. Oh, yeah, last night. In Turkey, it's probably, I don't know what time it is in Turkey right now, but still. Guys, today, just to let you guys know, I will be here with another teacher, okay? Amanda. Amanda is going to be here with me in just a few minutes because now I have something to tell you guys. Okay, so today our schedule is going to be basically this. It's going to be me, okay, at 1 p.m. right now, Boston time, okay? 1 p.m. we are going to talk about grammar and answer your questions. So if you have questions, please ask your questions about the English language, okay? So if you have maybe a problem with the simple present, you don't know how to conjugate a verb, or you want to know the difference between 2 and 4, whatever, let me know, okay? Let us know because we are going to answer your questions here today. What else? What else do I have to say? Okay, at 3 p.m. I will be here again with a different teacher. Now it's going to be Christiana, okay? So at 1 p.m., Amanda is going to be here with me. And at 3 p.m., Christiana will be here. Awesome. And at 5 p.m., guys, guess who's back? Annie. Annie's going to be back to work with you and with me as well. In our pronunciation skills. We're going to learn how to pronounce words properly with any approach, one of our teachers, okay? Let me also say hi to whoever just got here. because I want everybody to feel welcomed. You need to feel welcome because, these are hard times. And I'm here to show support to you and let you know and let our students know that Approach got your back, okay? Let me see here. You have to stay safe. That's the most important thing right now. Let me see. How are you today? I'm doing fine. Everything is great in here. That's good. There's a question here. Do you like superheroes? Yeah, kind of. I like superheroes, Yeah, I kind of like superheroes. Not that much. Let me see. At Turkey now it's 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. or 8 p.m.? Not really sure. Let me know. Hi, Tudal. How's it going? Mirella is here. Hi, Mirella. How are you? Kalikov. Hello. Everyday class on Thursday. That's awesome. Let me know where you're from, guys. Write your city and also the country that you are speaking of. Okay? Let me know. Where are you? Where are you now? I can tell you that I am in Boston, Massachusetts, okay? That's where I am. Let me know where you're from. Let me know where the people in this live stream. I want to know. Azerbaijan. All right, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, Tural is from Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, you speak Russian there or Azerbaijani? I think it's Azerbaijani, right? But you speak Russian as well. Uvia, of course. Uvia is from Azerbaijan. She speaks Russian and Azerbaijani and Turkish. She speaks so many languages. Erica is with us here from Marlborough, Massachusetts. Yeah, 40 minutes from here. And it's actually home of our Mariana is from Brazil. Hi, Mariana. Marlborough, we have another school in Marlborough as well. We have one in Boston and one in Marlborough. That's awesome. Yeah. Who else is here? Morocco. Okay. Saida from Morocco, but now this person is in East Boston. Okay, I know East Boston. I know East Boston very well. Let me see here. In Boston it's 1 p.m. Okay, 3 p.m., 5 p.m. Yes, exactly. We're going to have a live stream today at 1 p.m., one at 3 p.m., and one at 5 p.m., okay? So when this live stream ends, it's going to end at 2 p.m. You're going to have 1 hour to, take a shower, get some coffee, eat something, and then you come back here at 3 p.m. We're going to keep talking about English. And then that live is going to end at 4 p.m. You do whatever you have to do in 1 hour, and then at 5 p.m., we're going to be back here with Annie to work with pronunciation. Okay, Medford. Yes, Medford is a great city, beautiful city. Leticia is talking from Medford. Azerbaijan, of course, but sometimes we need to know Russian and other languages to get a job. Okay, yes, I understand. So you speak Azerbaijani, but you need to speak another language. That's awesome. Patricia is here. Hi, Patricia from Fall River. Really, Patricia? You live in Fall River? My goodness. I'm tired only of saying Fall River so far. Fall River is, 1 hour from Boston. Maybe more. Naida, hi teacher, how are you? I'm from Revere. You're the best. No, you are the best. Come on. Ingrid is here. Hi Ingrid, how are you? Worcester, but you're from Brazil. Awesome. Worcester is a great city. Merhaba is hi. I know it's hi. So hi, Anis. How's it going, man? Anis Steltler. Thank you, teacher, for learning. Yes, no problem. I'm here to teach you. I think I received a question here already. Mariana, she says, can you talk about modal verbs today? How can I use I had better have? Okay, that's a great question. I'm going to wait for Amanda to come here to join me in this live, and then we can work together in this question that you had, right? About modal verbs. That's awesome. Let me see here. Really, here's great. 1 hour without traffic. Yes, without traffic. 45 minutes without traffic so far. Honorato is a crazy guy. Frank, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I believe in you. Whatever you say, man. Okay, awesome, guys. So today at 11 a.m. we had what did we have here? We had a live stream with our directors. We had Michelle, Approaches director, and we also had Gazel, assistant director of Approach International Student Center. They were here answering all your questions about immigration and about the F1 visa and how to get, how to study in the US. It was a great live stream. They answered so many questions, and it's so important if you really want to know how, and this is important, how to study here in the US, how to study here at Approach, for you to stay connected in our Instagram, because, you never know. Our CEO may be here talking to you, which is something really nice. I see a lot of Turkish flags. That's awesome. Turkey, go Turkey. Cape Cod here. I'm from Brazil, Rio. That's awesome, man. Rio is a beautiful city. Cape Cod is also a very beautiful town. It's a beach city, right? Cape Cod. Hassan, hi Hassan, hi Artem. Frank is here. Frank, the school isn't open, okay? It's not open, man. We all have to stay safe at home. That's awesome. Okay, are we able to elaborate how to write a discussion essay if we will talk about the lesson? Okay, so about writing, at 3 p.m. we are going to talk a little bit more about writing, okay? My friend Fatih Goodbus. My goodness. So difficult to pronounce. So if you want to learn a little bit more about writing, stick together. Stick here with me. At 3 p.m., we're going to do that together. All right. So let me check something here with us. Okay. You get here. Okay. Awesome. Who else is here? Hamza. Hassan is here. I'm sorry, I can't understand. Ooh, I have to maybe speak slowly. I'll try to speak slowly, man, to accommodate your needs. Do you speak Turkish? I do not speak Turkish. I do know one word, marhaba. That's the word I know. And bravo. Let's say bravo too. I was playing soccer with some of my Turkish students, and every time I scored a goal, they said, bravo. So I know that's probably something good. Probably. Not sure. Okay, let me click here in this question button. Okay, awesome. Now, guys, I would like you to say welcome to Amanda. I think Amanda is already ready. She's already ready to connect with us. Let's see. Hey!
Hi. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's true. Hi, Amanda. How's it going?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
Good. Just, those tests, man.
Yeah, struggling a little bit. I think now I'm getting in the groove with it. It's most of them, it's finally clicking a little bit.
Awesome. Okay.
Hi, Ingrid. How are you?
Yeah, so many of our students saying hi already. Say hi to Amanda. Samila,
Hi,
Patricia.
everyone.
Awesome.
I guess my classes got the notice I'd be on today.
Exactly, and they're here to support you. That's perfect. Amanda is the best. I miss you. Look, Laura. Wow.
Hi, everyone.
That's great. Okay, Amanda, so today we are going to talk a little bit about English grammar. And, I told them that we would do beginners level right now, but I got only one question so far. And this comes from Mariana. She wants us to talk a little bit more about modal verbs. So she also had an example. Now I have to find this example. Let me see if she. So let me see here. What was her example? I don't remember. Okay.
That was her question. I found it. Can you talk about modal verbs today? And then she said, how can I use I had better have? I had better have, probably I had better have done something, or
Yeah, I had better.
that that is a, yeah, a tricky one. The floor is yours, Amanda.
Great. So I love modal verbs. If anybody has been in my classes, know that they can be very confusing. Mostly because we use modals for many things and we share a lot of the words. Some of the words like could that we use in modals, we also use that word for many, many, many other things that aren't modals. So it definitely can be confusing. Modals do a lot of things. Modals can express ability to do something, possibility, permission, asking, may I, could I, either polite or informal. And they also express maybe past regret or necessity. So had better is definitely one of the modals that either express necessity or maybe a regret in some situations. So had better is an obligation. I had better get working on my homework before school tomorrow. It's expressing something very strong, something you should do. Meaning really that it's an obligation. I had better get going so that I'm not late in traffic. And that's how we use had better a lot.
Awesome.
You can also use it to give advice to somebody else. Instead of saying, I had better, we can say, you had better. You had better get going before you're late in traffic. You can use it kind of as an obligation for yourself or for someone else, or to give advice.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I always tell my students, okay, with modal verbs, you have like at least 3 things you should never do. And I call them the 3 nevers.
Yeah.
So the first one is never conjugate a modal verb. So you would never say, I will, she wills, for example. So never conjugate it. Never use auxiliaries with, most of the modal verbs. You wouldn't say, I don't will do this.
Right.
You go, I won't, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the other never is, and this one, yeah, it's a kind of never, almost never. use to. So some people, I hear so many students saying, I will to go to this place.
Right. In some ways, I know modals can be confusing because we use so many of the same words around, but they also make life easier a little bit because you know that we use a base form with the modals. You don't have to conjugate it. You don't have to, it's not a to infinitive, just base form, easy peasy.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Amanda, for
of course.
your answer. We also had one more question here, and this one comes from Laura. Laura is one of our students that approached, Laura Pardo from Colombia. Yes, Laura.
Hi,
yeah, Laura asks, let me pin this comment here, and you should be able to see it as well. How can I use many, much, a lot, lots of, words about quantity,
Words about quantity. Yeah. We have a quantity of words about quantity.
Yeah, we really do. So she's like, okay, how can I use many, much, for example?
So some of them are easier than others. Many and much, you can first start out with, is the noun countable or uncountable? We can't use many with an uncountable word. Many really is talking about numbers. So you can say, I have many apples here, but you can't say, I have many money, because we use many with countable words. Whereas we use much with uncountables a lot. There is, much work to be done. It is a little bit more uncommon to use it almost as a quantifier like that. We just say a lot of. So going into a lot of is kind of your easier solution, because you can use a lot of with countables and uncountables, right? I have a lot of apples. I have a lot of money. We'll say that's true. So you can use a lot of with both. Many and much have their rules to, very specific situation. Now I can see we have a lots here. We don't actually use a lots. You could say lots of without the A in the beginning. So I have lots of homework. That's an uncountable. I have lots of apples. Again, you can use that as a countable. We just use it, it almost is the same as a lot of. You can say lots of. Just adds a little bit more emphasis to maybe more than that. More than just, a lot. The one thing I do want to make sure that people realize is never to put the words together. It's not a lot. And that's actually something that a lot of native speakers do when we first start writing. People write it together. And it's only after a little bit of time that we can see that, oh, that doesn't look right for some reason. So we learn to separate them. But that's really it. You can use a lot of or lots of for both countable and uncountable. Many you have to use with countables. You can't use it with an uncountable noun following it. So really, I know that countables and uncountables can throw you off sometimes, but there are clues. Look and see if there's an S there. Then you can use a countable, quantity for it. If not, when in doubt, you can use a lot or lots of.
Excellent. Yeah, that was awesome.
Thanks.
Okay, great. We have so many more questions here. Okay,
Good,
so
great. I hope that helped, Laura.
Yeah,
Message me if it didn't.
So, F. Faith Gerbuz, he says, we're looking forward to hearing about the visa types in order to study in the U.S. Okay, so Michelle, the director of the school, and Gazel, the assistant director of the school, they're going to be here tomorrow again answering these questions, okay? So they were here today. First, they were here yesterday at, I think, 1 p.m. They were here answering these type of questions. They were here again this morning at 11 a.m. answering these type of questions. And I think tomorrow, I'm not sure what time they'll be here, but check our Instagram feed. We're going to post there the stories. Check the stories. We're going to post what time they're going to be here tomorrow answering these type of questions, okay? So if you have, questions about visa, how to work, how to study in the U.S., how to work in the U.S., you have to wait for them because we're teachers. We just know how to teach.
I know nothing.
We just know how to teach the simple present. That's all. Okay. So Ingrid says, I miss you guys.
Oh, we miss you too. I know.
Yeah.
I don't get my dose of all my wonderful students. I get a little bit of you guys today, though.
Yeah. Jay-Z, she says, the best teachers now. Woo!
I'll take that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, one more question here. This one comes from Mechatum. Oh, Mechatum, he's been here with us since the beginning. Like yesterday, he watched all the live streams. He's here again today. That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Welcome.
So let me pin his comment, and then you should be able to see it as well. Can you explain present simple tense, the difference, right, between the present simple and the present perfect tense?
Gotcha.
Okay,
Yes.
Amanda.
So let me think about this one kind of to sum up my thoughts a little bit.
Okay, go.
But so if you're learning the present perfect, then you learn all the simple tenses before that. The present perfect can be confusing because it almost looks like a past tense. So the simple present we use to either say that something happens on a regular basis. So for example, I work on Saturdays. That we use the simple present for that to say that this happens every Saturday. She works, even. You could just leave it down at that. She works. And you're saying that that is something that happens regularly. So when then you move to the simple present, the present perfect, and you say, for example, I have read that book many times. You're saying that something is true now, but there's no exact time to it, really. A lot of the times with the perfect tenses, what you're missing is a time marker. So when I say, I have read that book many times, it could have been today, it could have been last night, it could have been in the past, but it is still true now. So it's a present tense by saying that something is currently true, but the action might have happened at different times. If somebody says, do you want to go to the movies tonight to see this movie? Oh, I have seen that movie. I have seen it. Something happened in the past, but it's still currently true now. So that's why the present perfect can be almost confusing, because you're actually talking about something that already happened in the past, but it's true now. Whereas simple present we use to, say that we do something as a habit or something is generally true now. What do you have to add to that?
No, yeah, I think one of the most confusing things for English learners is that they see the name present in present perfect, and they're like, okay, so this should be happening now, or maybe it's similar with the simple present, but
right.
It's actually past.
Right.
The name is present perfect. But...
Right. You're saying it's true now. It's true in the present.
Exactly.
But the action has already happened. But it's not simple past because there's no time marker there. And it could have happened many times. Just like we use the simple present to say something happens and happens again and happens again, we can use the present perfect to say it has happened many times in the past. Maybe will continue to happen in the future too.
Yes. So just to, in a nutshell, present simple, something that happens regularly. It's an activity that happens, in a regular way in your life. For example, I take a shower every day. Every day I take a shower. Okay, this is something I do regularly. Now, the present perfect is something that happened in the past and it's true in the present. I have seen The Matrix. I have seen the movie, right? Awesome. Thank you. That was great. Yeah. This question, we're going to get this question every day. We answered this question last night, and now here again.
And it's easy just to remember the pattern to it. Basically, you can have your subject, have or has, and past participle along with that.
Oh, yeah. We have that difference as well. That's actually very important. Okay, great. We have one more question here, Amanda. This one comes from A. Prado, 89. He says, you can talk about simple present and present progressive, the difference between both. Yes, we can.
Absolutely. We can do that. So this is great. From the last question, we already explained a little bit about simple present. I work on Saturdays. What that is saying is work in the simple present. It means every Saturday I work. Now, if I say I am working, that usually means right now. Anything we use in the present progressive, something is happening either right now or in a general time period. So I could say, I am working this year. Now, that is still present progressive, even though I'm talking about the span of a year. It's happening right now in that time frame. So simple present, we just used to say maybe something happens at separate times. So almost you could put an X and then an X and an X when it happens along the time. But present progressive would be maybe one X and then a line to another X. So it's almost a time period in there.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. Thank you. Let me see here. Who else is talking to us? Kimberly sent heart emoji. Okay.
Great. Please, Patricia, no, we will not talk about the past unreal conditional and using modals in the result clause, but thank you for trying to get that out of us today. I know you don't need that for any of your classes.
I know. I've been avoiding this question as well. This is supposed to be a beginner level.
Yes. You can message me and I will find some separate materials to send you away.
Perfect. Mariana says thank you because we answered her question. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Hanel Gaushu says, hi, Duffy, miss you. Okay,
hi, Hanel, miss you too.
Talita is here. Hi, Talita. Good to see you. You rock, Amanda, Patricia says.
Oh, I thank you. I know a troll when I see one.
Okay, Zanini is saying the best teachers. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. It's not my level, but I'm here to review it, Anila said. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, can you tell me, okay, this one, no, this is not a question. Let me see here. Thank you. Okay, that's good. What is the difference between I had to be helped and I must have been helped? Ooh, this is not a beginner level question.
No, that I must have been.
This one.
I think that there's actually a problem in the grammar there. Saying I must have means that you kind of have a doubt about something. So I had been helped. You're saying that something happened, right? That's past perfect. Something happened in the past at some time. We don't really know when. But I must have been is really a modal of doubt you're kind of expressing. So we wouldn't really say I must have been helped. You would maybe just have said I was helped or I had been helped. Must have been is saying I can't find my keys. I must have left them at home. Or it must have been raining this morning. She's wearing a raincoat. You're kind of making a guess about something.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, there's your answer. F. Faith Gurbus, thank you so much for your question. We definitely feel, appreciated by you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so Patricia says, we are studying this in grammar. We need to know, Amanda. And João says, hi, my friend. Hey, João, how's it going? How's everything? I knew we could run out of questions because, but
you're prepared.
I'm prepared because I had some questions last night that we couldn't actually answer them. Let me just pick them up right here on my computer and then let me see here. Okay, good. So I had this. This is an interesting one.
Amanda, hi. She's still in. Are you still in Brazil? Tuning in from all the way over there. Nice.
Awesome. Amanda Coelho, hi. How are you? Okay, this one is interesting. It's just a very simple question. The student asks, "What's the difference between pig and pork?" So, okay, I'll leave that to you.
So, we have this very interesting habit of not liking to call our animals and our food the same thing. Besides chicken, of course, and fish. I'm not really sure why, but a lot of the bigger animals, we have a different name for the animal than we do the meat. So we call, for example, the animal pig, but the meat could be pork, but that could also be in different parts, could be ham, it could be bacon. So it's almost like the category and then the little subsections underneath that. I know many different languages don't have this difference. Korean doesn't either, for example. We call cows and we call the meat beef or steak or roast, ribs even. So when I say cow, I know that I'm talking about the animal. When I say pig, I know I'm talking about the animal. If I were to say beef, I know I'm talking about food or meat. Same with pork or bacon, even. It helps us distinguish a little bit because there's not so much confusion. And chicken, for example, as we were talking about earlier, countables and uncountables, we make a little difference with chicken. So if you're talking about the live animal and it's still alive, you can pluralize it. Oh, 3 chickens just walked in the door. But you never do that with food. I ate a lot of chicken last night.
The same with fish?
We have a difference. Fish, so fish gets a little weird. I was always taught that it's uncountable always, but it would make a lot of sense to say there are many different fishes in this pond if you're talking about types of fish. But we would generally say types of fish. Shrimp is the same. Never countable. So the animal is shrimp, the food is shrimp. Fish, same thing, the animal, the meat. But otherwise, especially with large animals, and I think that's because we eat more parts of them too. So it's worth categorizing a little bit different because bacon is very different than, a pork roast, for example. So we like to distinguish, is it alive or dead?
Okay, so if it's alive, then it's pig. If it's
Yes.
alive, it's pork.
Yep, if it's alive, it's cow. If it's not, it's beef or steak or hamburger, whatever you want to call it.
Perfect. I have another one. The student asks, I got this student's name here. It's Semil. Semil asks, what's the difference between job and work?
Good ones.
Yeah.
So a job, work we use as what I call an umbrella term. Lots of different things could be work. Work could be what you do for money. It could be things like housework or yard work. It's just a word to describe a task, physical activity, or mental activity to do something. Under that, we have different words that we use for different categories. So a job versus a career, let's say. Now, those are both work. So work is the big umbrella term here. We can put many different things under that umbrella. Job is one, a career is the other. Typically, a job is either we use for more short-term or lower in professionalism, maybe. Whereas a career is something that maybe you have studied at school for, gotten a degree for, a life's work. So maybe working at the fast food restaurant might be considered a job, where working as a doctor or a social worker might be considered more of a career. But we do use job informally for many other things. People might say, what do you do for work? It's a little bit more formal, meaning what is your profession? People might say, what do you do for a job? And that's just more informal. So we use, both of them are very general terms. Usually job is more informal, and we use it to describe something maybe less advanced or either an hourly wage, whereas a career is much more professional. You can make a salary at it. But a lot of times people do use them interchangeably, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let me just say hi to whoever is taught. Amanda is like, miss you, Amanda, one of the best teachers at Approach. Didn't have class with Marcelo, but I'm sure he's great too. No, not that great. Amanda is way better. Patricia, love you, Amanda. Don't kill me. Okay.
No, I won't. I'll find some examples for you and send them over to you.
Yeah. All right. So, Marcelo, do you know the meaning of my name? I have no idea, man. I really don't know. Why don't you tell me? Right here, the meaning of your name, Echan. Okay. So, F-Face says, can we use have to, the modal verb, with simple present tense in a passive voice, I guess? For example, I have to be being gone to the jail. I don't think that's accurate. I have to be being...
because as we said with modal verbs, you have to use the base form with it too. So I'm trying to think of an example, but have to with a passive. No, I can't really think of an example right now off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to use it with the base form after. So I have to go to jail would be that. Yeah, because you can't really you can't switch the object around in a sentence like that to make it passive.
Okay. F-Faith, this is your answer. Thank you so much. Aleo Spina, hi, how are you? I have difficulties with class discussions. Anybody have to? Look, if you are having problems with class discussions, I would suggest you email academics@approachusa.com or try reaching out to your teacher, okay? Your class discussions, all right? So academics@approachusa.com and, write in your email, I've been having problems with class discussions, okay? They're there to help you. Also, you can reach out to your teachers via class discussions. Your teachers are very busy right now, but when they have time, they will get back to you. Yaji says hi. And
hi.
Aaron Deere is just, I think, waving, saying hi. Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here with us. That was awesome. We ran out of questions. That's it. We answered all of them.
Wow.
But Patricia's third conditional. Patricia.
I know. I'll private message those over. I think we'll lose everybody there.
Yeah, that's gonna be even better. You're gonna get a private message with lots of material.
And any of my grammar class that's listening, I sent over a review also for the final. Even after this live, feel free to send messages with any questions that you might have on that.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. I do have one more question here, Amanda. I think we can tackle that right now, so I don't... Okay. So the student is asking about the meaning of the word though, because she wrote like THO,
right.
So she wants to know, how can I use the word though? And is there any difference between though, ending in UGH and though THO?
I get this a lot in my classes. I think especially my classes because I say it a lot. I have noticed through teaching and the feedback from my students that native speakers actually use this a lot, and there's very little explanation on it. Basically, though, THOUGH, could be, it's a conjunction or an adjective. It almost means but. It's almost a contradiction of some kind. So if someone were to say, would you like to come to dinner with us? I might have to say, oh, I can't tonight. Thank you, though. That means I can't, but thank you for the invite. We put it at the end of the sentence, unlike but that we might say in the middle. Americans even might say, but thank you, though, and add a little bit more because we like to be wordy, unfortunately. But yeah, so it means kind of either however or despite or although. They have very similar meanings. Now the difference, but yeah, Patricia, it's like but at the end of the sentence, exactly. The difference between THOUGH and THO is that THO is not really a word. This is our texting slang. I am not going to text THOUGH. I'm going to text THO because that's exactly what it sounds like. And the OUGH is weird even to native speakers. We just know that that's the sound it makes. We never learned why. So we type phonetically. We type as it's written. So unfortunately, this is causing a lot of problems because I see people write THO on papers or WANNA for wanna, which also isn't a word, want to. So a lot of times our texting, it helps with pronunciation, but it doesn't help with spelling. So really it's THOUGH. But if you're texting with a native speaker, they'll text you THO, though.
Yes, exactly. Awesome. Do you have any information about the final tests? Okay, so you will have more information, I guess today. Today they'll probably send you, an email explaining how's it going to be. I think they're making the final decisions like right now, but they're going to be online. Okay, so of course we can't leave our places right now. We better stay home until all this.
They will all be available, and they'll follow, I believe, the typical schedule. So people who should be taking their finals tomorrow, we think as of now, you should be taking your finals tomorrow, and Thursday students would take the finals Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, Patricia, you can write though in a essay. It is grammatically correct and formal.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So we have, it has been hard staying home with the children while studying. Yeah, I can only imagine how hard it is, but we're doing this, just for your safety in mind, right? Okay. It's like but at the end of the sentence. Let me see here. Rafael says, sends clapping emojis. Let me see here. Can we write though in an essay? Okay, you just got that. Michelle should allow the teachers to do these lives more often. I know it's kind of a free class. But it'll be awesome to show how great are the classes at Approach. Even if it's not my level, it was great. Yeah, awesome. Great. That's a great suggestion.
Thank you. It was good to hear from you again, Amanda. I hope all is well.
All right, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Can we? Okay. Awesome. That was basically it. Yeah, we got this. We did it. We did a great job.
Grammar class online. Who would have thought? Even without a board to explain it. Hopefully you did okay. Again, if anybody needs anything else further explained, let us know.
Just let us know. Yeah. The thing with the the front camera is that it's mirrored.
Yep.
Man, if it wasn't, we could just teach teach. We could have a board here and
I had the thought of having a board and then I said that won't work. My writing backwards skills are not the best.
Yeah, if you use the rear camera, you can do it, but then you won't be able to see the comments, so Okay, great. Amanda, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I can see all your comments. Gathering from a distance.
Yes, I froze there for a
Okay.
second, but I'm back. Okay,
All
so
right.
okay, let me say bye to you. I'll be here
Okay.
for 5 more minutes, and then
All
okay.
right.
Thank
I'll
you so
talk with you
much,
soon.
Amanda.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you.
Let's do this again soon.
Definitely. I'm in.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, that was great. Oh my goodness, Amanda, thank you so much for being here with us. You know, just like clarifying everything. All the questions you had, Amanda answered. Now, I got some of your questions here, and I'm going to tackle them in our next session. Okay, we're going to have a live stream at 3 p.m. So now it's basically 2 p.m. We're going to have another one at 3, and it's going to be Christiana and I. So, Patricia, I'm going to answer your question, okay? And also, who else here? Faith had a question about neither nor. I'm going to answer that. I took notes here. And we are going to be together one more time. And at 3 p.m. and also at 5 p.m., okay? So do not, you don't want to miss these sessions, especially at 5 p.m., guys, because we're going to have the pronunciation one with Annie. Yesterday was great, and it's going to be back here again. All right? Well, that was it. I hope to see you guys at 3 p.m. and at 5 p.m., okay? I'll be back. Now I'll just, grab a coffee, I don't know, do other stuff, and then I'll be back here at 3. All right? Thank you so much. Have a great afternoon. Stay safe. Okay? Bye.